Daniel had always been the kind of man who carried everything on his shoulders. Responsibilities, fears, doubts. No matter what it was, he believed it was his job to figure it out, to fix everything. And so, as he walked through life, his burden only grew heavier. Not with things, but with the weight of everything he refused to let go of. As the journey continued, Daniel started to notice something. The further he went, the heavier his burden became. But it wasn't just the weight of the bag, it was the weight of his own thoughts. What if things never get better? What if I fail? What if I lose everything? Doubt, fear, control. They clung to him like extra weight, making every step harder. It felt like no matter how far he walked, he wasn't getting anywhere. Just then, Daniel saw someone walking toward him. An older traveler, light on his feet, carrying almost nothing. The man stopped and tilted his head, as if seeing something Daniel couldn't. Daniel followed his gaze and looked at his own backpack. It was a mess of tangled straps, overstuffed, barely holding together. And suddenly, he saw it differently. For the first time, Daniel realized this weight. It wasn't something he had to carry. It was something he chose to carry. Every worry, every fear, every problem, he had packed them himself, stuffing them inside his bag. He had convinced himself that if he just held on tight enough, thought hard enough, stressed long enough, he could control it all. But it was never his to carry, alone. And then he remembered something he had once heard, but never truly lived by. Give it to God, trust that He will make a way. He had spent so much time worrying, holding on, trying to figure everything out on his own. But maybe he was never meant to. Daniel took a shaky breath. And then he let go. The backpack hit the ground with a dull thud, and in that instant, everything felt lighter. The problems were still there. The challenges hadn't disappeared. But suddenly, he realized he didn't have to carry them alone. How often do we do this? How often do we hold on to things we were never meant to carry? We tell ourselves that if we worry enough, stress enough, control enough, we can fix everything. But some things were never meant to be carried alone. Worry changes nothing. Fear only holds us back. The weight lifts, the fear fades, and we finally move forward. But when we let go and trust God, the road ahead becomes clearer. My dear ones, how often do we do this? We hold on to things we were never meant to carry, when all along, God is waiting for us to let go. Tell me, what burden have you been carrying for too long? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and if this story touched your heart, remember to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you next time with another story to guide your way.